This is going up towards the entry of the Lava Lands Visitor Center. You can see here that there are passes that are honored. Those America the Beautiful passes and some local passes. We happen to have one. I have an access pass, and why I'm allowed to have that is because I'm hearing impaired. So I just got a note from my doctor, submitted it to a ranger at a facility that allows that, and I have it. Voila! And a map. We're going to go ahead and walk on up to the visitor center and see what this is all about.
All of it?
Yep.
It's all lava rock?
Yep.
Different types of lava rock I see.
Yep.
Can you tell us a little bit about them? Or do you know?
Well, I can tell you that some of these are very light and just because of the gas composition inside.
That
yeah,
is
no.
super
So
light.
we have an exhibit inside where we have some of these in water. The pumice floats,
Oh,
whereas the basalt will sink because it's so dense.
Gotcha.
And then obsidian is the densest of all.
well, that's pretty.
That's real pretty.
And a lot of the differences between these are going to be chemical composition, but also cooling time. So cool very quickly versus took longer to cool. And even some that have these smooth structures. This may have been a bomb that was shot out, that landed on some basalt, but merged down in there.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
Have
neat.
you guys been out on the lava flow?
Not yet, no.
Not yet?
First time.
Oh, okay. So we have the trail of molten land to
Okay.
the right.
Okay.
And now is a good time to go out there because we have a breeze and so forth versus later in the day when it gets really hot.
Okay.
Whispering Pines Trail to the left, that's along the edge of the flow, so you
Okay.
can see what the edge of the flow would look like. And then you can take the shuttle up to the top of the butte.
Okay.
It's $5 and buy a ticket in the gift shop, and you pick it up on the backside of this building here.
Okay.
And the views at the top are just spectacular.
Oh,
360 degrees. Sometimes we can see all the way to Mount St. Helens.
wow, no kidding. So you see
Washington.
Mount Bachelor, you see Sisters.
All the sisters, Jefferson, Washington, Thielsen,
Oh, wow, okay.
Diamond Peak down south.
Sounds like it's worth the $5.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Worth
I mean,
the
you can walk it or ride your bike if you want. This
Nah,
time of
we'll
day, yeah.
we'll pass on
We'll,
that.
we'll take the shuttle.
All right.
And
Well,
then we have the interpretive exhibits inside.
Do you have a movie too?
Yeah, yeah.
Is the
If it-
movie pretty good?
Yeah. It's just an overview of the monument and the geologic features here.
Okay. All right.
If it's not running, let me know and I can push a button.
all right. Well, thank
Perfect.
you.
Thank you,
Okay,
Lee.
thank you guys.
Do you have reservations today, or
No, we
Don't know
don't.
anything about it.
so? How many days are you here for visiting?
Till Monday morning.
Monday morning. Okay, so what I'd recommend is so there is a. You do have to get. I'm trying to see if this is the same QR code. Yeah, so this is the QR code that you can scan. It goes live 24 hours the day before. I believe it's probably sold out today. You can check if it's not sold out today. It's really just for the cars because they have limited spaces. So if you check on this QR code, you can scan it for tomorrow if you want to go tomorrow. It's just $2 for the parking spot.
Oh, I see.
It's just because, there's so many cars peak season. The more people we have, they park all along the road and it makes it super dangerous. So if you want to do that, I'd recommend looking for tomorrow or even today is Saturday, so Monday. And I believe we're closed Tuesday to Thursday for the lava.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for the lava cave. The other way you can do it if you can't find a reservation for that is there's two things called Wanderlust. Wanderlust is a tour that actually gives you a guided tour, but they're about $120. The other one is Discover Your Forest, which is $60. So that's if you really can't get a reservation.
Wow.
If you really want it. Yeah, they make it expensive here, but
Okay.
Otherwise, there are some other things that you can do when you're here. If you're
Go to that
looking at
trail.
So there's a trail. Yeah, it's a 1 mile loop, and then you can go on this little jaunt off that goes to a vista, and that actually gives you a view of all the lava lands and some of the mountains that we have, like the Sisters. Otherwise, if you want to get a 360 view, I recommend taking the shuttle up. You can walk up. It's a 500-foot climb, 1.75 miles there, 1.7 miles back. But you are going to share the road with the shuttle, so you're going to have to stay closer to the rail, I'd say, just for safety.
And the shuttle comes how often?
Yep, every 20 minutes. Right now, though, there is a break from 1:18 to 2 o'clock just for the lunch. So if you want to just kill some time walking around or visiting Benham Falls, there's just some things you can do depending on the time. I think it's, what time is it now? 11:51. So, I mean, you got till 1:18 if you really wanted to go up there. $5 per person. There's a trail around the butte that you can actually go on. There's an active fire tower up there as well, so you can go on the first floor but not the second floor. But you do get that 360 view that I was talking about of the mountains. You also can see Newberry actually from we're here. And if you look down the south side, you can actually see just the north base of that volcano down there. It's very large. It's 23 miles all the way around.
Oh, wow.
And depending on if you have time to and you really want to, it's about a 45 minute drive from here all the way down to here. There is Galena Lake and East Lake. There's a ton of trails if you're looking for trails down there, whether they're small or large. They also have a visitor center of their own, so they can give you any information on hikes down there. But obsidian flow is really cool. Just how we have this basalt flow, it's all obsidian.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
That's this, the shiny black,
yeah,
right?
that shiny stuff. So it's about 1,300-year-old flow down there versus ours is 7,000 years old. So
Okay.
totally different flows of lava that you can check out.
Gotcha. A lot of volcanoes around here, obviously.
Oh yeah. So we're actually on the volcano right now. Newberry's about the size of Rhode Island, so it's about 1,200 square miles all the way around. So
Holy
it goes
cow.
past Bend and also halfway to Crater Lake. So any butte, you see any of those mountains, those are all parts of the volcano. There's about 430 of those cones out there.
My God.
They're all the fingers on the main volcano. And it is still active technically under Newberry. It's not going to slow probably any time in our life.
Wow.
Well, hopefully in our lifetime, but it is active.
Wow.
My goodness.
Interesting. Awesome.
I don't
Thanks for the
even
info.
know where to begin. I hope
Yeah.
you got some of that in.
In my head?
Yeah, and we can
well,
do this.
You know, as good as my brain is at this point.
All
And
right.
if you need to take any photos, please take some photos.
What about the video? Is that pretty
Yeah,
good?
is it playing right now? I can
I have no
turn
idea.
one on. Yeah.
Let's go.
Kind of interesting to me because I'm in dentistry. Here's a mammoth tooth, or molar to be specific. Kind of cool. Little bigger than a human's. Glad I don't have to clean those teeth.
Right now, it's between 1.5 miles and 2 miles.
Okay, 2 miles. That would take a tremendous event for it to come up.
All it would take is the right combination.
Yeah.
And when's that supposed to happen again? I hear a lot about there's fault lines and things brewing off of the coast of Oregon.
There's a theory right now that says Mount Hood and a couple others up in Washington that could go in the next decade. Okay. They say if that goes, it could create a string of them.
A chain of events.
Chain of events, possibly. Not sure how they figure that. The only thing that ties us together is we are all on the same tectonic plate.
Okay.
That's the only thing. Magnet chambers are not even tied together.
Wow. I heard that Mount Rainier had quite an earthquake recently. Did you
Yeah,
hear
the
that?
largest was 2.6. Okay, which is not
Oh,
big.
that's not.
They have several of them been going on. They've had what they call a swarm. So they don't expect anything to really come of it.
Ah,
So
okay. Well, that's
the one
good
that
news.
they do know is going to be the one that's about 300 miles out off the coast, and that's That's about 5 miles deep. That should be going in by the end of this year.
5 miles deep.
Yep, it won't affect the whole one.
Well, I
Wow.
mean, it's obviously going to add debris, rock, magma to the bottom of the ocean.
Possibly.
And depending on how violent the eruption is, could it create a tsunami type of thing, or
They don't expect that.
they don't expect it? Too far below the surface.
And too far out.
Gotcha.
Yep. Now, what you're looking at is a shield volcano, actually called a composite shield volcano. Started out as strictly a shield volcano.
Okay.
Like a shield, it's got a part that's always rounded. This was the high part. Okay.
Gotcha.
But about 400,000 years ago, that's when it first started erupting. No big explosion because shields don't have that. They just push up the magma. Created all these cinder cones, or as one person described it, pimples. Okay? There's 430 of them. Okay? Now, this was the highest part. Because of that, that one also had the largest cinder cone up there.
Okay.
That, when this kind of calmed down after thousands of years of spewing lava, it continued. It didn't blow it out the top, it just kind of went over the sides. Built it up to about 9,000 feet. That became 12. And then it just kind of sat there for a while. Quite a while, actually. But about 75,000 years ago, enough water got down, created the steam as well as explosive gases. It blew its top. Okay. It sunk because lava was flowing out, creating a caldera. Okay. But to give you an idea, because the whole volcano is about the size of Rhode Island, 1,200 square miles. This is only 17 square miles.
Really?
Okay. Now,
That's amazing. So these lakes right here, are they recreation lakes for
yes.
people?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So fishing, boating, the whole
Yep.
shooting match?
The whole 9 yards. Now, when that blew, it was one big lake.
Okay.
But after this kind of all calmed down a little bit, about 8,000, 7,000 years ago, more activity started happening here. Our little butte, 7,500 years ago, lava reached the side. Okay, it did not blow its top, but it reached out. But it did collapse the top, creating a crater that's about 160 feet deep.
Okay.
But all the lava you see out here, about 7 square miles of it, flowed out of that little hill.
Wow.
That little pimple
Yep.
pop. There you go.
Now, while that was happening, we had some lava flowing here. We had lava flowing out here. Again, out of all the little cinder cones.
Okay.
Now, up here we had it flowing too. That's what created our lava cast forest. Okay. Prior to that, when this was flowing, there was underneath all this, that's when the lava was flowing out of here, created our lava river king. That was about 65,000 years ago. Okay. So while this was happening here, up here in the caldera, a pumice cone formed. Pumice pushed up and it blew its top. Hello there.
Good morning, or afternoon.
It is just afternoon. That spewed some obsidian as well as the pumice. It also divided the lakes.
Ah.
While this was all going on, Mount Mazuma, Crater Lake, it blew its top. It covered this whole area with about 4 to 6 feet of ash.
Wow.
Okay. Which is a good thing. That gave us all our soil.
Okay.
Ah.
If you think about the timeline, remember Renat's about 7,500 years or 7,700 years. This was about 77, 75, right? Okay. There's no soil out there, is there?
That's true.
We'd be walking on nothing but lava if it wouldn't be for that soil.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah.
created our soil that we have out here. The only bad thing about it is there was a native settlement that was started about 10,000 years ago. That got destroyed. Okay. Don't know what happened to the people because they found the settlement, they did not find any skeletons or anything like that. Nothing. So they may have known something was coming and they hightailed it.
Sure.
Hard to tell. Okay. So that brings us to shield volcano, composite volcano, cinder cone volcanoes. The three major types of volcanoes. We know it's an active volcano. We know that because the big obsidian flow. I tell people that was yesterday. Their eyes go, what? Geologically speaking, it was. It was only 1,300 years ago. Okay. That's how we know. That's one of the reasons we know it's still an active volcano. We also know because there are hot springs in the lake. Their surface temperature is about 135 degrees. It's not something you're going to go soaking.
No.
Okay. We also know because the USGS is monitoring it. They have 24 monitoring stations around the volcano, and there is constant seismic activity going on.
Oh, wow.
So
Great.
Wow, that's
there's a lot to it.
no kidding. This is
It is the
interesting.
largest volcano on the Cascade Islands.
Okay.
Well, we want to go out there and take a look around, do some walking. What do you suggest?
Right out here, we have the Trail of Molten Land,
Okay.
and that goes right out the back here and go to your right. And you'll see the people are up on the trail there right now. And that'll take you up, and what you're going to do is you will see where it breached out the side. Okay? And if you turn around, you're going to see channels where it split and how it traveled. But one thing interesting up there is you're going to get to an area and it talks about lava snowballs. Lava snowball is when the lava was flowing, chunk got up on top, cooled, started rolling, made these great big balls. And right behind the sign, there's going to be two big balls. When you go up a little bit farther, there's going to be one ball with one tree sticking up on the top of it.
Oh, wow.
No kidding.
Lot of interest there.
Someone recommended that lava cast forest right there.
Absolutely.
What do you think of that?
Well, I'll tell you what. I was just there on Thursday. There's one. What it is the lava got in there.
Mm-hmm.
The trees were cool enough and moist enough that the lava solidified around them, leaving a cast or a mold of the trees.
Okay.
And then before it burned it out, there's another one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That's neat.
Okay.
And this one I really like. Check out the color in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that is a 9-mile forest road to get out there. It's
Okay.
not in the best of shape.
Okay.
Washboard, but then as you get up on top there, there's some pretty good potholes. But it's a 9-mile trip out there, but it's well worth it. It's a mile paved tour around.
Okay.
Hello, folks.
Thank you for
All
the
right,
info.
yeah, that was
Welcome.
great.
Go and enjoy.
Okay.
We're going to get a little hiking in today. We just started going up the trail, and it's just lava, lava, lava everywhere. And this crater they're talking about that you can take a bus up to must be right up there. It looks kind of like a 360 volcano with the top blown off. We'll see if we can manage to make it up there today. We're going to pay the $5 for the bus instead of walk it.
I think if we ever get new lava rock for our yard, I want it specifically imported from here. I really like the look of this lava rock better than a lot of that crap you find around Las Vegas. This is the real deal here. I like it.
This is a neat view. We're just barely along the trail. There's a mountain over there. You can see a little bit of snow on it. I think we're going to have a better view as we climb. I think that's Mount Bachelor. Nice little hole or crater there. It's amazing to think that this was all just liquid hot magma at some point.
Out of the top.
There's a couple of snowballs he's talking about. And what'd you say, Matt?
There's the snowball with the tree growing out
Oh,
of the top.
yeah, look at that. Wow.
Well, I'll tell you what, earth is powerful. I love all of this. It's so cool.
Okay, we think that is the Three Sisters Mountains. They're called South, Middle, and North now. They used to be named Hope, Faith, and Charity, but somehow they got their name changed over the course of history. And then over here is Mount Bachelor. So all this time, he's been by these beautiful sisters and he's remained a bachelor. We were just saying how this is so much more than what we expected. I kind of thought it was a visitor center with, you know, an overlook, but it's a lot more than that. And if you notice, it's all uphill so far, so I am breathing a little heavy. So there's an opening right there, and that was a big pathway for the lava to flow. I guess there were 3 pathways.
Yeah, I think it broke out of the side of the cinder cone. That is kind of what happens to cinder cones, I think, according to the volcanologist down below.
And then you can see there's a kind of a representation of what they think happened. So that's that spot right there. Wow. All right, we got some more hiking to do. I got it wrong. There's Mount Bachelor. That is the South Sister, and then Broken Top. Middle and North Sisters are over there. We can just barely see the peaks of those two.
That's huge.
It is. Now look, those areas there have trees, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, they grow out. I mean, we saw it growing out of that lava snowball.
Yeah, that's true. I guess they grow out of lava. It's got to be some kind of soil, though.
I think we should just scurry up the side of the
Oh, yeah, right. That's a 9-mile
cinder
hike.
cone.
I think not. This turned out to be way more than we expected, and we enjoyed it a lot. A couple of things that we'd suggest. Make sure that you bring water, which we did. Wear a hat, which Matt did, but I didn't. Probably want to plan your trip for earlier in the morning than we did. And as always, thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can see our next video.
Thank you.